What is driving more and more Americans to visit Paris every year?
Eiffel Tower. The Louvre.
I want to see the catacombs, and I think it'd be really cool if I went and saw the Palace of Versailles.
For the croissants.
According to the Paris Visitors Bureau, Paris is a slightly better version of living, a return to a slower pace, and a willingness to stop and smell the roses.
It's filled with history, and I guess it can suit everybody. If you like food, you'll be pleased. If you like history, you'll be pleased. If you like art, you'll be pleased. I guess it's a mix of everything.
The most popular sites in the city include the notorious Eiffel Tower, the Wall of Love, and Arc de Triomphe. Visitors can expect really long lines during peak hours, so be sure to get there early. Live from Paris, I'm Bre'Anna Grant. During the day, Rome is filled with people relaxing in the piazza, sitting at the Spanish Steps, and shopping at the market. But as the sun goes down, the working class goes in, and the homeless population comes out.
So for any tourist, visitor, student here in Rome, they quickly come to discover there are many homeless throughout the city, especially here around Vatican City. And this is due to a number of factors, one of which is that work is very hard to find in Italy, especially central and southern Italy.
William Fry, a diocese of Charleston, decided to answer the call after speaking with a priest his junior year of high school and joining him for a pilgrimage back in 2010.
So I started to chat with him and to get to know him. And through this friendship, I became more invested in the church. I began altar serving more often. And my junior year of high school, the same priest invited me on a pilgrimage.
It's no secret to visitors and tourists that homeless people are visible in most tourist areas. Eleonora, an Italian native visiting Rome from Florence, says a lot of the homeless live by the river.
I've seen a lot of poor people, especially living along the river and especially underneath the bridge.
Pope Francis has allowed the homeless to sleep outside the Vatican because it's a safe place.
The poor of Rome might choose to sleep under the colonnade or in St. Peter's Square as opposed to out on the street or elsewhere in the city, because it is such a touristy area that there are police that monitor activity, at least up to a certain point during the night.
The homeless living at the Vatican don't have to go far for food. There are a few soup kitchens nearby. Live from Vatican City, I'm Bre'Anna Grant. Put on your boots and grab those city guides. It's time to explore Limerick. St. John's University students who are looking to participate in the Discover the World program can say adios to Spain and dia hoich to Ireland. Back in September 2017, the university sent an email to all students saying, quote, students will spend 5 weeks each at the university's Rome, Italy campus and Paris, France location as before. Students will also spend a third 5-week module in Limerick, Ireland, rather than in Seville, Spain. Students will attend Mary Immaculate College, a fellow Catholic institution in Limerick, and may also take classes in art, philosophy, and theology taught by MIC faculty. Brita Cahill, the Discover the World coordinator in MIC's international office, enjoys working with St. John's and the Discover the World program.
And I have loved working with all the staff members across the campuses in New York, Rome and Paris. I'm on my 6th rotation now, so I feel that every group has brought different personalities to the mix, and it's been great.
Limerick is Ireland's 3rd largest and one of its oldest cities. This is the 2nd semester that the Discover the World program has been in Limerick, and some students have mixed feelings.
There's pros and cons to Limerick. It is a small city, there isn't much to do, but it's a nice change from Paris and Rome just because it's our last leg of the rotation.
Everything's very close by. It seems like it's a tight-knit community. Parts that I don't like are really just the fact that we're living in a hotel, which isn't ideal.
Even though Limerick is often cold and rainy, this is not stopping students from enjoying their 5 weeks here in Ireland. They can go to escape rooms, the different tourist sites around Limerick City, sporting events at the college, and the Christmas markets, which just opened last Sunday. Live from Limerick City, I'm Bre'Anna Grant.